We turn our attention now to that tragic fire in the Bronx. Family and friends said goodbye today to most of the victims. A mass funeral was held this morning for 15 of the 17 people who died, the youngest of them just 2 years old. It was held at the Islamic Cultural Center on East 166th Street. The victims were honored today. All have ties to the West African nation of Gambia. Eyewitness News reporter NJ Burkett has more.
15 hearses for 15 coffins. The youngest of the victims was just 2 years old. All of them mourned today in a traditional Muslim ceremony where family members were joined by hundreds of others from across the city, including U.S. Senator Chuck Schumer and Mayor Eric Adams. Mourners filled the streets outside the service, where they stood in the bitter cold for 3 hours.
17 people in one day is a big losses for the whole continent and the whole world and in Gambia at large.
The message is brotherhood, love, and supporting for each other.
The funeral took place in a mosque barely 2 miles from the 19-story building where the victims died. Their bodies found in the hallways and the stairwells where they suffocated while trying to escape the blinding smoke. It was a space heater that sparked the fire in a third-floor apartment. The tenants escaped but left their door open, allowing the deadly smoke to spread. Although the door should have closed on its own, it apparently did not. A total of 17 people were killed. All of the victims were immigrants from the African nation of the Gambia. For many, the grief was unbearable. 2 women were so overwrought, they collapsed in the street and were rushed from the service by paramedics. Mayor Adams said it was heartbreaking.
This must be a moment of reflection and a moment of ensuring that we can prevent tragedies like this from happening again.
Senator Schumer said visas were being expedited for African relatives who want to grieve with their families here.
Starting tomorrow, families from Gambia will be able to come to the United States to share and grieve with their loved ones.
The tragedy and the horrific loss of life will leave its mark on New York. Its lessons will hopefully save others.